Hi champs! I know, it's been a long time. Really long time. If you're new, welcome. Then if you're new, welcome back. My name is Frances Okeke. And if you're new to my channel and I hope along the line, listening to this, you feel the need to subscribe. Don't forget, when you feel that urge, do subscribe. And thank you very much. So, my topic today is too young or too old to run. Well, the Nigerian political elections is around the corner. Next year, we're going to have the presidential elections, governors, governorship elections, for those going to the Senate, House of Rep, and the rest of them. So yes, that's happening next year. February was released. Yeah, February is the date, right? By name is next year, 2023. So a lot of Nigerians, I've listened to people, news everywhere, discussions, and so much more. Well, I wrote this years ago when the Not Too Young to Run bill was signed. So, a lot of people were saying after the bill was signed that it was going to push out the old politicians that have failed the country and so on. Nigerians and sentiments, really. Next, Nigerians will pick a candidate that is 25 or 30 and saying she is so humble and from a poor background. She started a charity organization at 20, fed the hungry and sent poor children to school. Look, she has even been to US twice under the Obama government. She has many awards to her name. All her young friends are like her. They think of the country. She had no shoes growing up. She has a master's and a PhD. She has 3 youth organizations in Africa. Such a young and charismatic young lady. Well, we're in the packaging and show people what you want them to see. Brand yourself generation. Perception is good for business. So a narcissistic psychopath with charisma can dress up well and run too for political office. Well, it's been proven by psychologists that most presidents, in fact all presidents, are narcissists, depending on their level of narcissism. Anyways, so one thing Nigerians forget is these old politicians that they say that have stayed in power forever and they destroyed the country, that they refuse to leave power. When they got into power after independence, they were in their 20s and 30s. The destruction of Nigeria didn't start at old age. There was massive corruption, and I've been a lover of history and government. There was massive corruption, and there were riots, so many things led to the coup d'etat of 90, so many things. So the corruption didn't start today, and those guys were young, they weren't old people. So if you don't believe me, go back into Nigerian history, check out old Obasanjo, Buhari, and the rest of them. All those people from independence to this, how old they were when they got into the office the first time. Go further down and check how old the clamorers for independence were when Nigeria gained independence and started ruling. Their destruction did not start at old age. These were young people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. See, they destroyed a lot that a group of young military officers staged a military takeover. Am I saying, don't get me wrong, am I saying voting for a young person is bad? No. All I am saying is that it shouldn't be why you vote for anyone. Someone will just stand up and say, hey, look at the president of France, President Macron, we want one in Nigeria too. See, a bad politician has nothing to do with age. Being a bad person also has absolutely nothing to do with age. A bad person is a bad person. Age is, after all, nothing but a number. Let's be sincere about it. And when you watch or listen to American history, check out all the American presidents. How many of them have really been young? A lot of them in their 60s, 70s, and so on. So when people say it has to do with the age, it doesn't. It really does not. Like I said, a bad person is a bad person. And then for people saying people are holding on to power for so long, people don't understand that they're what they call like when you call professional ambassadors, as in what they call them. There's a term used. Yeah, there are also politicians who that's their career. They are career politicians. The youngest president of the United States was Theodore Roosevelt, who was 42 at the time. And the youngest person after him was JF Kennedy, who was 43. Bill Clinton was 46. So people keep saying people and they didn't just wake up one day and say, most of them didn't just wake up one day and say, they're going into politics. No, they start from somewhere. That's why I say career politicians, even career diplomats. People have those. You just don't wake up and go to become a governor, or wake up and go to become a president. No, only few people have been able to do that. Most people start from being maybe working for some politician. Then from there they start from the lower ranks in politics. Maybe from let's look at Nigeria now. You start from local government. From there you move to states. Whatever in the state's House of Assembly. From there maybe you become a governor, or maybe from being a rep or whatever in states you now move to Senate, federal, and from there you now become even check out President Obama. He didn't just wake up and become president of the United States. He's a career politician. He's been in the corridors of power one way or the other. So people keep saying these people have been ruling since. If you look at Obama, how he became this, then that, he kept moving up. You just don't wake up and just say, I'm going into politics. For some people it works, but you need to understand, it's like you just waking up and saying, I'm going to run for this program, I'm going to start this kind of business, and maybe you really have no idea about it. You can get lucky, but for some things you need to have little experience, build your experience and grow with it, and you'll be able to handle something bigger. So basically all I'm saying is age has nothing to do with it. We just have bad politicians, and trust me, looking at the generation we're living in and the kind of morals and what's not around, the problem is not with the age of the politicians, it's with us. These politicians didn't fall from the sky. See, elections are around the corner, and I fear the usual. People who vote based on sentiment will support someone just because of their age. We don't want this person is too old. We don't want this person is too old. Being a good leader has absolutely nothing to do with age. Just look at Malaysia. Just go read the history of Malaysia and who turned Malaysia around, how old it was. People just start mentioning age. It has nothing to do with age. Please don't vote for anyone based on age or polishing. One thing that can never be polished or bought is the character you have in private when no one is watching. Even in public, really. Character is not what I write on social media or how many youth organizations and degrees I have. Principles and who a man or woman is what you should vote for. Not age, not tribe, not religion, not business experiences, not education, looks and whatnot. How do I even explain this? A lion cub is a lion, even if it is still a cub. That cute cub will grow into the lion you hate. So, irrespective of the age, a lion is a lion. So if a person is bad, the person is bad. Unfortunately, we are human and you can't see our leopard spots on the outside. Age is not a determinant for a good person. So age should not be a determinant for who will make a good president, governor, local government chairman, senator, House of Rep, wherever it is. Age should not be a determinant at all. People are saying, these people are old, they don't want to leave power. Like I said, there are people called career politicians. They are all over the world. Even in the United States, you see senators who have been senators since their 30s and 40s, all the way into their 60s and 70s. you know. So it's not just here, it's all over. But what we should be looking out for is not the person's age, it's not the person's tribe, it's not the person's religion. Do background. I wish there was a way to do background stuff and people come out and talk about who the person is without sugarcoating it. Well, there are so many things, but basically, please let's not vote because of age. Age is nothing but a number, and a lion is still a lion, be it a cub or a grown lion. And that's the truth. And as usual, these are my thoughts, and I hope my thoughts have been able to spark a debate, or make you think somewhat, or help you somehow, as imperfect as they are. So really, this election is coming. I know lots of people are tired and they're like, no, it's the age. It's not the age. The age has absolutely nothing to do with it. If you look around us and things lots of young people are doing, it has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with the age. A good person is a good person, a bad person is a bad person. Being good or bad has nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with your tribe. It has nothing to do with your religion or something. We should vote people based on the person. That's basically all I'm saying. So champs, as usual, I hope my thoughts on this have been able to help you somehow, as imperfect as they are. And do not forget that you're a champ, and I love you, and as always, God loves you more. No one is too young and no one is too old to run. Basically, that's all I am saying. So you shouldn't look at someone and be like, oh yeah, this person is old, so this person must be bad, or this person is young, this person has nothing to offer. We should vote people irrespective of age. So see you next time. Do not forget, if you're not subscribed and you feel that urge to, please subscribe. I'm going to try my best to be more to be active and post more, be regular. So till next time, my name is Frances Okeke. Bye champs.